That shouldn't matter. They're not going to determine. You going to allow somebody whose emotions will dictate at any given moment they will switch and rotate on your ass, and you think they the one should be determined whether if you a top tier man, a high value man? No, I don't think.
The only thing I would say is, like, I know you were saying it's bad for people like women to dictate the market, but well, shit, that's who we date. If we're worried about who's gonna care if you're a high value man or not, it's going to be the woman, because we're dating women. That's who we desire. That's who we want. So they do dictate the market, because if a woman would have said, oh, well, shit, I'm a 10, it would have been like, who the fuck told you that? And do the men tell you? The first thing we would have said was, do the men tell you that you 10? Are those the fruits that you bear? Or you get these 10s, right? That's what we'd have told the hoe. So that's all I'm saying. That's why we got to really just let it is what it is. Women do dictate the market when it comes to men.
Can I show y'all something?
The thing about it, they shouldn't, though. And unfortunately, so if we're the prize, how we let somebody who is not a prize could dictate we are the prize or not? That's pretty much what we're saying. We're allowing them to tell us what we are instead of us men telling each other what we are.
Well,
and that's not
the prize is.
I don't give a damn.
The prize is genderless.
If we are dating them, I don't give a damn if we are looking for to entertain them. That shouldn't matter. They're not going to determine. You're going to allow somebody whose emotions will dictate at any given moment they will switch and rotate on your ass, and you think they the one should be determined whether if you a top tier man, a high value man? No, I don't think
Hink,
so.
The prize is genderless. Hink, the prize is genderless, right? The prize is basically who values the person more. A man can value a woman more, and vice versa. There's no gender on a prize. The prize is that person who is more valued.
I mean, we can put it in a vacuum.
But I want to go into that. Like you got to think they are the buyers in that scenario. They're the ones choosing. So we're looking at who do they choose first. You know what I'm saying? That's what sets the precedence on what's the top tier or the higher value. You know what I'm saying? We're not choosing each other. You know what I'm saying? That's not this. Just like women can't tell us.
Lack of confidence, though. Law talking about they choose. We choose them. I the one blessed a woman with my last. She don't bless me with my last name. I don't take on her last name. I choose. I make the decisions on what I'm gonna pursue or not. Now she could tell me no or not, but at the end of the day,
they allow access though, right? Who are they allowing access to their body? That's what I'm saying, bro. They still have to allow us to, you know what I'm saying? They have to give consent. You know what I'm saying? We can choose all we want, but if they're not allowing us, then it don't really matter. So that's why there is a
we could put it in a vacuum for Hink. Let's put it in a vacuum, right? Let's say all of us think Hink is the coldest thing since sliced bread. Greatest man to ever live, right?
You have to tell me that. I know I am.
Man, come on, man. But think of it this way: if we can all believe that, right? Every man on this planet can believe that you are the coldest man to ever live. But if no women says Hink is the greatest man ever and we don't want him, what does what we say matter to you? If your desire is to get a woman and to have children and to create a lineage and things like that, if your desire is to do that at any capacity, nothing we say matters.
Yep.
I think of it like this.
Again, my confidence is so strong. It doesn't matter what anyone. Look, I'm going to get. Look, they say one thing like they always do, and live another thing. We know they love living a lie. We need to stop this, man. We don't act like you heard woman. I would never mess with a man like that and be messing around fucking with a goddamn pookie. She got about 2 or 3 on her goddamn body list. Well, what's all this? What'd you do? Flip the switch? What happened? Why you decided? Why is your baby daddy a pookie? But then you talking about you want to marry a top tier type dude? Yeah, that sounds like some bullshit. So if y'all base it on what they say, you're gonna fail every time.
Think of it like this, Hank. Think of it like this. Let's say you go fishing and you fish in a certain boat, certain brand of a reel, certain line, certain bait. and you fish there for about 30 days. And you go back, you change all of the brand of the boat, line, bait, hook, all that shit. You look at the numbers, you caught 1,000 fish with the first brand and maybe 20 fish with the second brand. We're not listening to the fish tell us what they want. We're looking at the numbers, the rate of how many women we're able to get, how many fish we're able to pull in, and we're making the high value man based on that. So we would say the most valuable fishing equipment is this, and that's the actual archetype we're comparing. It's not necessarily listening to the fish. The fish is not talking. We're looking at the results. We're looking at the rate of how many women we can pull and do whatever we want with. You get what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily the women telling us what they want.
What is that?
It's
What does
they're
that got to do
hearkening
with it? You allowing them to tell you if you're a high value man or not?
You want
What
me to
does
tell
that
you
got
this
to
is
do
how,
with it?
this is
It's
here's
what
an
you
example.
what catches
Hold
the
on,
most fish, bro.
Hold on, let me say it. This example. This is so like if somebody
So we
say
determine a
how
man
could,
on he's high value if he catches a lot of women. Is that what we're saying?
so if I want, let's say if I want to feed 1,000 people, I'm gonna pick the brand of equipment that's gonna get more. If somebody asks me a question, who can get the most women or who's the most valuable, it's gonna be this particular archetype that pulls most of the women. And I want to do I kind of want to look at what she said. I think it's very important that we look at what this lady said. Trev kind of hit on it, but I think it went over the head of a lot of people. A lot of the shits that she was detailing about a high value man literally came from her pain. The things that she actually desired in the man that she wasn't getting. So what she did was she spewed out all of the qualities that she wanted that she would never get. Notice most of the traits that she was saying, a character she said, is a terrible archetype for a man. A man that she said a man goes out and earn money to give her the lifestyle she wants. I tell men all the time, that's the worst thing you can do. You need to be going to earn money so you can fuel your purpose. Basically, everything she said in that, if we can dissect every trait by trait that she said, it was literally a man putting her on a pedestal.
She's been there. She spoke her conviction. She thinks she can return there. Highly unlikely. That is the wrong type of woman. Man is the prize. The man has the cookie. The man provides you access to things more or less. The majority of the time, men are dating down. Men are providing you spaces to be kept in lavish comforts. The numbers are minuscule when it comes to switching that coin. Rich women barely do that for us. So let's get that straight right there. The men are the value. A woman does not dictate anything to a man of value. He calls the shots. A man is only as faithful as his options are the lines of rich men. You understand? All that, what we heard on the couch is just hyperbole. You got 10 women badder than her waiting to fill that spot and get chose. So I don't know why we pushing so hard on that. Top tier, high value. Nelson Mandela was a high value man. Robert Johnson, top tier. Understand the difference. Simple. When you say top tier, you're mostly talking about financial.
Look here, man. If every man sit there and said I was that dude, please believe you me. These women are gonna flock and want to know why do they think I'm that dude. They gonna be curious. They gonna want to be inquisitive and want to know why do they think he's that dude. And guess what? I'm going to bag them like a real man should and do what I need to do. Give them that goddamn 20 minutes and send them back out to the goddamn streets. That's what I'm going to do. Now, y'all go sit there and determine, let these women determine where you a high value man. Shame on you. I feel bad for you. Good luck with that situation. I'm not going to do that. I know what I am. Ain't no woman in the world going to better tell me if I'm high value or not. I know what I am. And I have the confidence and I walk it like I talk it.
But
how can you stop a woman from telling you you're not a high value man? What you going to do? Zip her lips?
Look, man, it doesn't matter to me, dog, whether she thinks I'm a high value or not. Fuck that heifer. I don't give a goddamn. I move on to the next. Please believe me. There's gonna be a woman out there who's gonna think I'm high value. Ain't every woman ain't gonna turn me down. Now they may turn you down, that's on you, but they not gonna turn me down.
So you agree, you are conflated the thing. You're stating the difference. You're stating whether a woman can tell you or not whether you're high value or not, or whether you think you're high value.
You saying women can determine whether you're high value or not. A woman determining what I'm high value or not doesn't matter to me. Especially if there's a hierarchy.
We're not arguing what
I believe in a hierarchy, and I don't believe a woman that never is good enough to tell me if I'm high value or not. I don't. Now, again, you may believe that, and that's your belief. Okay, cool. I'm not you.
But you got to hear us though. We're not arguing whether it matters.
I heard what you said, brother.
Because I clearly stated that
you feel like a woman. You feel like a woman determines on whether you're a high value man or not. I heard that part. I disagree.
We just saying that women set the precedence on the value of men in the dating market. The same way certain things that we like set the value of women in the dating market. It ain't got nothing to do with how we feel about ourselves. Just like these women be running out here calling themselves 10s when we all know they not. And we don't care what they think. Just like, honestly, women don't really care what we think. They have an image in their head of the men they want to date. So when I say, hold on, bro, look.
Okay.
Because that's the market. It's only us and them. We ain't fucking each other.
We're not showing that. We're not stating that we care. We're just answering the question. I think.
But Law, you sitting there saying you don't care about them thinking they're 10s or not, right? But we care about that they feel like it's for high value or not because they determine that because they're the demand.
See, you keep putting the feelings in it. We're not saying we care.
I'm talking to Law, bro. I'm talking to Law.
Bro, look, Hink, what I'm saying is they just like they don't care if we think they actually a 10 or not. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, bro. They set the precedence on who they fucking. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we look at it like, all right, which ones are catching the most fish? Those are the things. That's what starts to set that tier and that value. How much is that worth in the dating market?
Love.
And if these guys,
a little bit of pushback on that,
if these guys ain't watching the Manosphere, they don't even know. They don't even call themselves high. They don't even know that these women look at them as high value men unless they watch fucking just YouTube shit. Most of those guys don't even know what the fuck that is. They're just tall and they got money and they fit the archetype.